Before we go on to the transfer matters, which will probably make up a huge portion of this video, we have Brecon away, and yes, I do plan on battering those Brecon Bams. We only have one change from last time, and that's of course Lovell coming in for Bellotti, who is away to Motherwell. So we have Maurice Ross taking over the captaincy for this game, and we are underway here at Glebe Park, hopefully get some payback for our only defeat so far this season. And it hasn't taken long, we have scored, but sadly Alou gets injured at the same time. Luckily Gravelane is right there on the bench, like for like replacement. But yeah, sad to see him score and then having to go basically straight off after scoring. He's, 2-0, Diabate coming up with a goal. The really good thing, I have said this before, but the really good thing about this tactic, you get goals from everywhere. It's not just your strikers that score. Like, the left and right midfield positions seem to score quite a lot as well. What an oddly warm night. 19 degrees Celsius in the middle of November in Scotland. Very strange. Yes, it's all going our way so far, and if we could just get another, I would be very, very happy and comfortable. And Suarez comes up with a goal. Awesome. Yeah, let's just check on... just make some subs. So Batico, you can get a run out, Ferguson coming off, and Cowan can actually go right back as Diawara's on a yellow, and Diawara is probably the most injury prone player I have in this team, so yeah, better safe than sorry, get him off. Although Alou's picked up quite a few injuries here and there, although nothing long term so far anyway. Hopefully it's not a bad injury this one after this game. And that's it, 3-0. Very, very comfortable, and nice payback for us. No changes really in the league standings as Dumbarton and Ayr both win their games, but I'm very happy about that. Alou 2 weeks, and wait, Alou was in the Ivory Coast squad. That's kind of cool. Anyway, let's search for some possible replacements for Bellotti and maybe Suarez. First I better make sure actually my scouts are still scouting youth players. So what I'll do is actually clear all this. You usually want it set to interested, but let's not just see who's on the free transfer market that we can possibly bribe to come to our side. And after a few minutes worth of searching, I come across Barbosa here, a French midfielder, can play across the whole of the midfield, and according to the internet, he is still playing football for a French bottled water company in France. Okay, that's kind of strange. And Peeper, a left back / left midfielder who's got an abundance of pace, and yeah, more than enough ability for us, so let's try and get him. He is currently managing in Spain in real life. And those were the only two that really stood out to me on the free transfers, which is to be expected midway through the season really. And I don't know if Motherwell just sit outside my ground and just approach every single one of my players, as Motherwell come in for Gravelane this time. Gravelane has become kind of unhappy as of recently and is wanting to leave, but he's 34 years old and another actual side comes in for him. And if I can get probably about 100,000, I'd be happy. Suarez, Motherwell do not follow up on it, so I'm very happy about that actually. Means I don't have to rush out and try and get a replacement. I would rather keep him, not hard up for the money. Hearts now coming in for Gravelane. Gravelane's suddenly become very popular, but I honestly don't think I'd be able to get a decent fee for him, or more than enough that it's worth me selling him, because he's still going to be a handy player for us for this season. Eugene Daddy, I remember him. Yeah, it looks like decent stats at first, but yeah, his finishing's 10, so no, ignore that. Diawara is now wanting to leave. What is in the water in bloody Falkirk? What is going on? All the players suddenly like, nah, bigger club mate, want to leave. So I accept his request, but hopefully we can keep him till at the very least the end of the season. Now we have Bartwell getting an offer. Yeah, goalkeepers are a pain to replace, especially obviously for a decent kind of goalkeeper, and Bartwell has been very good for us. So yeah, counter offer of a silly amount. St Mirren also come in for our left midfielder Callahan, and yeah, I want to keep him as well, unless they give us a silly offer. They don't follow up on Gravelane, which is kind of expected. We have signed Peeper, I'm very happy about that. And Dundee come in for Bartwell. they've matched his minimum fee release clause, although who here could I maybe exchange? I don't think I can actually negotiate. He's very good, Mark Robertson. Anyway, I need to accept it. And we line up a short-term replacement, Nick Kilkin of QPR. He's currently in the reserve, so we make a cheeky loan offer, loaning him till March, 0 wage contribution, and thankfully it's accepted. Very happy with that. Barbosa also signs for us, and I think he'll be a major player for us for this season and next, until he wants to leave eventually, I guess. So let's have a closer look at Nick Kilkin, and some of you may remember him. He was actually a youth player for Man U, and had a few games here and there, and he's still currently playing, ironically, for FC United of Manchester. So it all comes full circle, kind of. I also make another loan signing. It's just more so backup for the central defender position, and it's Bertrand Kachanke. I'm not really sure how to pronounce that name. Yeah, he's more so signed up as a backup, although he could easily play in the first team. He is apparently just some sort of journeyman throughout his career in real life. Career highlights being playing for Dunfermline and Scunthorpe. Finally, we can get back to playing football, and our next game is at home to second place Dumbarton. The 3 new signings all start: Kilkin in goal, Barbosa right mid for the injured Alou, and Peeper straight in at left back replacing Traversa. Suarez is captain the side today, and hopefully he can lead the team to glory, as a win here over Dumbarton would put us 12 points clear of them in the league, which, makes me fairly confident we can go on to win the league. And it's ruled offside. I thought that was a good early goal there. Just noticing the weather, it's a more normal 8 degrees Celsius for November. Great run by Barbosa, penalty, and it's saved. What is Maurice Ross doing hitting penalties, honestly? I know central defenders can hit penalties, it's not a huge deal, but doesn't make me confident that he stepped up to take that. Very weird. Although penalties is one of those hidden stats in this game. It's not like Football Manager. No, you can legit just straight up see what their penalty rating is, which makes a lot more sense really, because a manager would see their players in training. It's another penalty, and Ross scores this time. So he's got a 50-50 strike rate so far, 50% conversion rate. We'll make a couple of changes here. We will put Batico on for Ferguson again. Gravelin can come on for Suarez, just give Suarez a wee rest. And let's try that Kachanke in the central of the park coming on for Lovell. Hopefully we'll be able to see this one out, although we have been dominating the whole game. 1-0 should be enough to secure it, and it does. Yep, not a single shot in reply from Dumbarton. So that's us 12 points clear ahead in the league, and Ayr losing their game puts us 18 points clear of them in the league. It's all becoming very comfortable for us in the second division. Bartwell, rather expectedly, agrees to sign for Dundee for $350,000. Motherwell then come in for their weekly offer for one of our players, and this time however it's one of our youth players, and I'm more than happy to try and do business with them. So I will negotiate for $100,000, and they are willing to pony up the $100,000. Next game in the league, we are away to Airdrie United, who are sitting 4th at the moment, and with us dominating against Dumbarton the last match, I am just leaving the squad completely unchanged. It's a fairly standard game until Suffo decides to just go absolutely mental and punch a player. That sort of thing's generally frowned upon, so he gets a red card for his troubles. Thankfully we still go on to win the game 2-0, Suffo and Peeper scoring, Suffo obviously scoring before he went off. And we finish up this video 12 points ahead of Dumbarton and 21 points ahead of Alloa and Ayr, who are joint 3rd. In the next episode we have even more civil unrest in the East Stirling squad. Will there be an uprising and a coup of some sort against PoloMint Peeper? Nah, probably not, I'll just set Suffo in about them. If you liked the video, like and subscribe if you haven't already, and thanks for watching. Bye!